I don't want to be a poll.
The greatest of terms, and I'm truly a badass of badasses. That's right. The media is freaking out. They're calling her female Hitler, which means she's probably based, because anyone that the media calls Hitler is based. Like Trump, her, me. I get called Hitler all the time now. It's just crazy. Jewish Hitler out here taking the world by storm. So the White House tweeted, "Japan is back. Japan is back," cap, signed by both Trump and Sane, the new Prime Minister of Japan, a radical anti-migration bad bitch. Anyway, and then she posted, Sane posted, the new Prime Minister, "My sincere appreciation to President Trump for his friendship. Japan, together with our ally, the U.S., is determined to do everything we can to contribute peace and prosperity at the heart of the world." That's what I'm talking about, big! Anyway, she is an actual big fan of Shinzo Abe, who was goated, and a good friend to Trump. And Trump actually went to Japan to basically congratulate this new person, as well as talk about new trade deals. We're going to be talking about all of this level of winning. The world and all of culture is moving towards us, and honestly, nothing pushed the world towards our direction faster than this. You walk down the street of Japan, and you see this, and you're like, you know what? I actually am a radical right-wing fascist. It's like, and nothing did it easier than something like this, man. All right, this is not Afghanistan. This is not London. This is not New York. This is Japan. And the Japanese people were very not into this. All right, I made a previous video talking about the Islamization of Japan. Islam became Japan's fastest growing religion. Over 110 mosques, doubling Muslim population in a decade. Historians are saying that in 100 years, Japan would be majority Muslim if nothing was done. And the reason why they're saying this is because Japanese have a big issue that they don't really have kids. They have a big issue about not having kids, whereas Muslims literally say in their actual holy text they're planning on outbreeding and outvoting the rest of the world. It's literally what they say. I'm not trying to be controversial here. They have 10 kids each. So, realistically, that's kind of where we're at. The goal is conquering the world and colonizing the planet. I'm not saying it. That's what their holy texts say. Okay, that's what they say. Again, don't put words in my mouth. That's what they say. And let's just say the Japanese people are not super happy about certain instances of unrest. Yeah, there's a lot more vandalism in Japan now. There's a lot more littering in Japan now. There's a lot more theft, rape, shit like that. And to be honest, Japan really kind of didn't have patience with that. And instead of waiting to die like Europe's been doing, because Europe is a feminized culture, sitting there, crying, bitching, and slowly giving their fake empathy to people that don't deserve it instead of their own children, Japan was like, yeah, no, fuck it, we're electing,
Yeah, Japan definitely elected a female prime minister, which is kind of crazy. What's up, Justin? How are you doing? It just went straight to 140, huh? got a hornet's nest in your basement. That sucks. The exterminator got rid of it. Yeah, never go after a hornet's nest. They're like I've got attacked by hornets before, and them fuckers suck. Unlike a wasp will only sting you once. A hornet will just keep stinging you. Fucking arm is hurting.
Electing a far right lady, and she's gonna get them the fuck out of here. Now, speaking of how Japan is far right radical, electing a far right Hitler, I wanted to show you an article from ZTO. In case you're unaware of ZTO, it is a news organization that is run by Mehdi Hassan, a radical Islamist leftist American non-American. All right, so he published an article. The right in 2025 sounds a lot like the Nazis in 1925. Today's far right may know it's wrong to talk about a superior race, so it just frames it as a superior culture instead. Read the article. Now, I made a reply to this tweet. I ratioed them 10 times over. It has 400 likes versus my 5,000 likes. So I responded with, 99.4% of women in Egypt say they were sexually assaulted. The age of consent in Iraq is 9. 8-year-olds in Yemen die on their wedding nights from blood loss. Nigeria killed 125,000 Christians. Syrians are killing Druze and Christian minorities. Some cultures are inferior. That's right. Saying that some cultures are inferior is not far right unless you, Mehdi Hassan, a radical Islamist communist, unless you yourself actually support those cultures and support murdering Christian minorities or Druze minorities or women getting married at 9 years old or 99.4% of women in Egypt getting sexually assaulted, unless you support all of those things, which you might. I'm not saying you don't. I mean, you are radical. You're a fucking retard, radical leftist Islamist. Maybe you do support all those things, actually. But in my worldview, that...
What? What? Get it. Get it. Get it. Oh, that's funny. Oh, crap. I ain't really do it this way, I don't think. Hey. You did not like. Woo, you didn't like that one, did you? Oh, that's great. What we doing? Huh? What we doing? You're fine. Oh, that's funny. What? Are you gonna attack my face? Because I see you kind of looking. Don't do it. Probably shouldn't have picked on you with the little strings that are on my head. I seen it coming. I knew you were gonna do it. It's fine. Stop. You're getting me mad. It's okay. It's okay. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, or I'm going to get you now because you're going to attack my face. We're not going to have that. What's up? Yeah, the cat's enjoying it. He doesn't like. I don't know how good you guys can see him or not, but he does not like the little strings. Or maybe he likes them too much. Like he's having fun with them. Don't get my face though. I see him. He keeps like jumping up towards my face. No, be good. Okay, let it go. Hey, let it go. It keeps getting better every day. This one's pretty good. I like this one. Plus the cat's enjoying it. As long as he doesn't get my face, which I keep thinking he's probably going to. So, but I have to let him get down here in a second. I go. Ooh, you got it that time. Oh, you tore it up. Come on, let go. Hold on, I gotta fix it, and then you can get it again. There you go. Oh, there's a lot. I'm gonna try to wear one every day till I get them all. What? What? Is it gonna move again? Give me a look like, don't let it move again. I will get it. Yeah, it kind of makes just something interesting to do, I guess, for the lives. Except this one the cat doesn't like at all. He keeps looking at me like, I'm gonna get it. Oh, you got to get down though because you're gonna end up attacking my face when I'm not paying attention. Get down. Yeah, it's by my face, so I don't want him to like all of a sudden just attack me. Which would be my fault because I teased him with it. But how many hats do I have? I want to say like 40 probably. Maybe a little less, but somewhere around that number. Yeah, probably. There's probably, I think there's like 40, around 40. So I think the only two I've done is this one and did I do the pirate one the other day? Or did I do the Sphinx? Can't remember. I might have done both of them already. Oh, so I've done both of them. Okay. I thought I'd done them both, but I wasn't 100% sure. I don't know. I got to do a special one for Halloween. I just haven't decided which one yet. You guys, but I got one for Halloween. I just thought of the one I want to do because I have a shirt that goes with it. So. Damn it, phone. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, but okay. Oh, it'll be a surprise. I used to have a scanner app on my phone and I took it off. I'm not going to search it up. I really don't care.
Inferior culture. So this was that number was so insane, I couldn't believe it, but Nux is correct in his stats. And she pulled up an article, 99.3% of Egyptian women girls have been sexually harassed. And if you look at a little more info, so yes, I actually am right. Of course I'm right. Obviously I'm right. I'm usually right. I don't know if you're aware of this, but I am actually, in fact, usually correct. Now, there's something else that I said, speaking of inferior cultures, that I thought was worth mentioning, absolutely worth mentioning. So she ended up retweeting my tweet. Retweeting my tweet about all these stats, saying, should we have preserved cannibalism because some tribes practice it, or was it an inferior culture? A simple yes or no. But those unable to critically think won't want to answer and will most likely just call me a name or tell me to off myself. Correct. If you mention that there are inferior cultures, they will want to kill you. Now, let me make this
Which is pretty fucked up. Like, this world is so fucked up. Like, there's so many people that want to help one minority of stupid idiots, and they'll take their side. It's just fucking dumb.
Here, there are inferior cultures. That's right. There absolutely are. Now, I actually could disprove this in a second. I could disprove this myth. Do you think America was better now or was better with slavery? Well, if you think that America is better now as a culture than it was when it had slavery, then you agree that American culture was inferior when it had slavery, which means inherently that cultures can be superior and inferior. If you disagree, then that means you're pro-slavery. So I'm really glad that we're on the same page. There are inferior cultures. This is a gigantic lying fraud bitch maneuver. And I responded with something that a lot of people don't know about. Fun fact, Zohran Mamdani, the guy running for mayor in New York right now, another radical leftist Islamist, admitted to watching women being raped in Egypt and not intervening on grounds of cultural relativism.
Skip past that part.
It ends up working out.
We don't do that. We don't talk about that shit here.
Is absolutely humiliating itself on a daily basis by, electing a complete
You're not going
retard
up
freak
right now.
that's out there talking about how many genders there are and how he loves all 12 genders. So anyway, here's a pretty moving moment that a lot of people have been talking about, and it's kind of awesome.
I have always had a great love of Japan and a great respect of Japan, and I will say that
This is Trump talking to the new Japan Prime Minister, which is a female.
this will be a relationship that will be stronger than ever before, and I look forward to working with you. And on behalf of our country, I want to just let you know, anytime you have any question, any doubt, anything you want, any favors you need, anything I can do to help Japan, we will be there. We are an ally at the strongest level, and it's a great honor to be with you, especially.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. I'm telling you, the left is they're losing the world. They're losing the world. People are coming together and recognizing opinion. The victim mentality that's pushed by the left, like this where you just have to sack. The fact that you have people complaining and crying about crimes of your ancestors. Japan got hit with 2 nukes, all right? 2 nukes, all right? Everyone's crying about what's happening in Gaza. You realize that 5 times the amount of people were killed in Japan in one day compared to what happened in Gaza. And that, for the record, that's fucking insane. And unlike the war in Gaza, where they were targeting Hamas operatives, not civilians or whatever, they just dropped them on cities. There was a war, Japan attacked, they attacked first, fuck them, you drop 2 nukes, war's over, and now look at Japan, a thriving culture of people that are actually getting up, work their ass off, and great allies of the United States. That's insane. It's insane to look at it that way, but that is the actual reality. They pulled themselves up, they made something of themselves, and this is...
And it's crazy. They have nothing against. They don't care what happened. They do. They care what happened because it killed their ancestors and shit. But they got over it, moved on, and realized that it happened that fucking long ago. That to just get the fuck over it.
Diabolical. It really is. And look at this. And what an unbelievable, beautiful friendship that was made from this. This not constant victim blaming. Can you imagine if people in Japan would just sit there saying, oh, yeah, fuck America, they nuked us, 50, 70 years ago. Sorry, bro, that's the past. We move forward. And that's what we're looking at.
You will be one of the great prime ministers. I'd also like to congratulate you on being the first woman prime minister. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a big deal, and I want to congratulate you on that. I think that has to be called out, and you're going to do a fantastic job, and we're going to have a fantastic relationship. Thank you very much.
He'll stand with Japan as a Japanese bros. All right, he'll drop Iran's nuclear reactor or whatever. But he's out here making allies with everybody, and it's crazy. But why isn't he talking about SNAP benefits that the Democrats voted to shut down? So Trump decided to meet up with all the soldiers and all the U.S. soldiers that are currently in Japan, and let's just say he gave them a show.
Gotta pause it because I don't know if this is copyrighted. Well, not pause it. I just muted it for a second.
Japan's new prime minister. Let me give you some lore here as to why they're getting along so well. Japan's new prime minister, Sanae Takaichi, has made mass deportations one of her first policies. Wow! It's almost like there's literally a problem through every single one of these developed nations where people, world nations, show up and they're like, yo, mass migration, this is a great thing. We're going to give you all sorts of different cultures. And they fuck you. Or something. appointed Kimi Onoda for the job. Adopting Donald Trump's policies works. Nations worldwide are waking up. That's what we're looking at here. God dies. And that's what's happening. First day on the job, baby. Immediate mass deportation time. That's what you got. It's what you do, baby. It's what you do. They're here and they're getting cooked. They're getting absolutely smoked. Kimi Onoda, Minister of Immigration and Foreign Affairs, due to crimes, nuisance behavior, and misuse of public systems by some foreign nationals, many
I'm gonna
citizens
get you. You're not
anxiety,
gonna,
and a
you're
sense
not
of
gonna be
unfairness.
happy. 'Cause I'm gonna jump right at your face. I can already see it. Are you coming up here again? Come on. Come on. Come on. We already tore this one up. Yes, you. The picture. What picture did you see? What? You posted a new picture. Or did I miss it? I don't see a new picture. What the hell is she talking about?
Oh, that sounds pretty familiar. While we must not fall into xenophobia, ensuring the safety and peace of the mind of the Japanese people is essential for economic growth. Wow, taking care of your own citizens first. That's crazy. We will take strict action against those who do not follow the rules and will take comprehensively review systems.
What? Huh? What? Okay, I won't pick on you. No, don't bite me. You'll get in trouble. Yeah. No. Wait, there me good.
Systems and policies that are not adequately responding to the evolving situation at our borders. This will be done in close cooperation with relevant agencies and a united effort across the government. And I bet you they will not stand for the bullshit that America is dealing with like the Democrats fighting against ICE agents. You know that? Like, we're trying to deport 30 million people that Biden imported illegally. And you have people fighting with ICE agents on the streets. You have governors and senators inciting violence. Bro, that's not going to happen in Japan. And it shouldn't happen here. We got to learn that from Japan. And we got to throw those guys in the jail. That's right. That's right. You incite violence? You try to protect criminals? Fuck you. Jail. I don't care if you're a governor, senator, podcaster. Goodbye.
次に、第2の地帯の推
We
進
will
につい
deport
て、
every retard.
外国
Retards
人
are
によ
going to
る
go.
反
None
乱
of
行
them.
為、
We will use every weapon in our disposal to deport the retards. The retards are going to be gone. That's right. Thank you for your attention to this matter. That's what she said. I translated for you. Don't worry, guys. I got you. Anyway, that's the rough translation. So anyway, this is Takaichi Sane. This is the Prime Minister of Japan. Welcome to Japan, Donald Trump. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Got some worldwide love and respect. By the way, the leftists, they go viral on Twitter every single day being like, every other country thinks we're such a joke. Every other country actually hates us. All the countries secretly hate us. Well, except for the rat sucking on your butthole, trying their absolute best to pull out some shit, and they do. They can't. It's not working. So this is Trump on his way back from the Japan trip. As you can see, it went very well. The trade deals that came into effect were absolutely diabolical. They've been incredibly helpful thus far. I'm very looking forward to seeing what this alliance brings us in the future. Now, these are some of the incredible things that were happening during Trump's visit to Japan. As you can see, everything is going incredibly well. The entire culture is on our side right now, and it's very, very fun. Now, his second stop in Japan, was that he met up with the Emperor Naruhito at the Imperial Palace. It's a simple setting, but bro got the king's welcome. It's ironic that they do the no kings protest and everyone treats him like a king wherever he goes. So this is one of the gifts that he was given from Japan. I just thought this was symbolic, so it was really cool.
We'll extend a gift of 250 cherry trees to Washington, D.C. In addition, I understand that fireworks from Japan, from Akita Prefecture, will be shown in Washington, D.C. on July 4th next year.
Based as fuck. And she is giving 250 cherry trees to President Trump. Now, that's a beautiful thing, honestly. That's just so nice. So, actually, cherry trees are incredible. They're like sacred, sort of. They're like really respected in Japan. In fact, there was this streamer. He's now known for being kind of like a sex pest. He goes by the name of Mizkith, really popular leftist streamer. He went to Japan and swung around on cherry trees, and they arrested him and stuff. Because you don't fucking do that. And so just like as a gesture, like this is just a super nice, wholesome thing. She actually got this picture taken. She got this picture taken with Trump to post it. Japan has elected its first female prime minister, highly respected person of great wisdom and strength. This is tremendous news for the incredible people of Japan. Congratulations. Obviously, this went incredibly well, and things are looking up. Now, I'm going to show you this before we get back to Japan. All right, right before we get back to Japan, I have to show you what happened in South Korea, because South Korea also gave Trump a gift. It's not cherry blossoms, it's not cherry trees, but it's also pretty awesome. And I'll be real, the leftoids hate this so much. Like, that's what's making me so happy. The left would rather our country burn than see Trump get respect around the world. So I'm going to show you what he got in South Korea before I show you what the actual speech was in Japan.
Do you know why Christmas is my favorite time of the year? Dolly Parton's Stampede Christmas Show in Branson, now featuring the new Elegance on Ice and Ice Skating Spectacular. Watch Santa's toys spring to life. Be amazed by a live nativity scene. Enjoy the holiday spirit with Stampede's fun and games and a fabulous 4-course feast.
It's Branson's most
Yes, that is definitely who I'm watching.
The actual speech was in Japan.
He's so like, he doesn't have a fucking problem fucking saying what he wants to say, and I kind of like that. Like, yeah, I really like it.
Between the authority of the heavens and sovereignty on earth, as well as the strong leadership and authority of a leader.
그리고 참신 트럼프 대통령의 최고 표를 가진 신라의 정신과 함께 한미 동맹의 풀도기를 상징하는 인간의 조직이었습니다.
We present this gold crown to you on this joyous occasion of your state visit to Gyeongju, because it symbolizes the spirit of Shilla, which brought peace to the Korean Peninsula for the first time, and the opening of the golden age of the Korea-U.S. alliance.
They're all adopting the Trump golden age term, and this is the craziest part. In order
think the No Kings protest in the United States is just fucking dumb. Like, it's just dumb. Trump can only be in office for 4 more years. Not even 4 more years. I think it's already been a year, hasn't it? No, it hasn't been a year yet, but it's coming up. Yeah. There's no such thing as a fucking king in the United States. It's just stupid.
A legendary crown. It's such a good joke. They're still like, and they're so mad about it. It's the funniest part. Like, they're actually mad. South Korea gives Trump a crown. Long live King Trump. Bro, it doesn't stop. Oh my God. So now, when Sanae Takaichi, 10 days in office, secured a $500 billion deal with Trump, boosted Japan's economy overnight. Mark Carney, Canadian, 7 months in office, blew trillions, got tariffs, blame Trump. Yep, that's a leftoid circus clown. Absolutely. Now let me show you how excited she was to be called up on stage by Trump. And then I'm going to show you the little speech.
New and incredible Prime Minister. I have to say this.
Look at them standing beside each other. Like, bro, we are literally living in a special, special time of society. Like, this could be a grand unifier. I don't know, man. This feels biblical. All right? It really feels biblical with the Abraham Accords in the Middle East.
I just don't get the freaking point of it. It's just freaking dumb. I'll have to look up his South Park ones. I haven't seen those. I'm sure it was pretty funny.
It's between South Korea, Japan, and America. Like, with Europe hopefully swinging to the right. Like, this feels end times like. This feels biblical.
The first female Prime Minister in the history of Japan.
Look at her jumping.
Madam Prime Minister.
Literally jumping.
Please, say a few words.
So I actually wanted to look at this speech. This speech apparently went viral. Like, it's super viral. Trump invites Japan's Prime Minister Takaichi on stage. And apparently it was a little speech. So we're going to look at this speech, and then we're going to look at the trade deals. And, dude, the leftoids are losing it. They hate this. But I can't even, like, say these words. But Biden couldn't. You go, Biden, dude. They ended up invalidating all of his pardons because they found out that they were, in fact, the auto pen. They confirmed it. That's what they're doing to Biden. And this is what's going on with Trump. Like, oh, my God.
What a group. All champions. Well, thank you very much. A big hello. This is a special group of patriots, champions, winners. You are winners. Oh, I'd love to have your job. And a very special hello to the greatest sailors anywhere on the seas, the incredible men and women of the United States Navy. Very special
it,
people.
baby.
Thank you very much. Great honor to be here. But I'm thrilled to be here among thousands of proud American patriots aboard the 100,000 tons, that's a lot of tonnage. Forward deployed symbol of American might, power, and prestige, the legendary USS George Washington. This is some ship They don't make them this way anymore, but we're not supposed to say that, but they really don't. This is great stuff. This is really an incredible GW, they call it GW, right? It's
My
we've
God.
come this afternoon to celebrate the strength and the skill and service of everyone on the ship. So we're going to all relax. We're going to have a good time. We're not going anywhere, you know. If you go back to Washington, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. But I want to just tell you that you are special people, and we're going to have a little fun. And I'm going to tell you how great our country is and how well we're doing, because a year and a half ago, we had a different country than we do right now. Now we're the most respected country in the world. We're the hottest country anywhere in the world. And it hasn't taken too long, but I had no doubt. I just didn't know we were going to do it this fast because of people.
We have a long way to go, Mr. President. I understand this glaze, all 7 swing states. We're making a lot of progress. There's 2 genders now, and people are finally sort of normal and willing to speak and stuff. That's true. That are trying to interact against the government as we speak. Right? Can we please ramp up the authoritarianism like 1,000 times, please? Obviously, because it's not actually authoritarianism. Obviously.
Like you, so I want to thank you very much, and I want to recognize a man that you all know well, and he's a tough cookie. He was formerly our Secretary of Defense, but now he's proudly known as our Secretary of War.
Yeah, man. I didn't know he went.
And, you know, I don't say this. He gave up a hell of a job. They were going to pay him millions of dollars. They didn't want him to leave. That crazy fox said he wanted to leave. But he wanted, you know, every time I'd go on that show, all they want to talk about is the military. And I said, you know, if I ever do this, I'm going to bring this guy along and more about it than anybody.
Oh, my God, that's awesome.
He had a chance. He could have made so much money. He wouldn't have known. He didn't want that. This is what you wanted, Pete. He's so happy now. Those drug ships aren't coming in anymore. We can't find a ship. There's no ships coming in with drugs, you know. It's like he's been incredible. So thank you very much, Pete.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm fucking talking. That's why we voted for him. So shit like that would fucking stop happening. Shit stopped happening, and now we got lunatic idiots on the other side being dumbasses.
You gave up a lot. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep.
And unlike past administrations, we will not be politically correct. You don't mind that, do you?
Oh, my God.
When it comes
Thank
to
you.
defending the United States.
I gotta read this. No. My legs are falling asleep now, so you gotta get down for a little bit. There you go. Get down and go lay right down. He didn't move very far. He got down and he laid right over there.
Politically correct. We're going to defend our country any way we have to, and that's usually not the.
That's right, baby. A lot of people are unaware of this, and that's the crazy. A lot of people are unaware of this. A lot of people don't actually know. Trump is bombing the fuck out of terrorists coming out of Venezuela. And everyone's like, no, I can't believe it. Why is Trump bombing terrorists from Venezuela? No, I can't believe it. They're literally going to kill us. Bro, they are literally coming to kill us. Like, you've got to stop being such a bitch. Like, what are we doing? And the leftoids are so mad. I can't believe that they're bombing ships. They're literally bringing drugs into our country. They're fucking terrorists. Like why are we not super, this is the most America first position of all time, bro. Oh my God. This, for the record, was his stance on Venezuela a week ago.
Interesting things are happening around the world, I'll say that.
CIA operations in Venezuela.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but some interesting things are happening around the world, I'll say that.
Mr. President, it has been reported that Maduro offered everything in his country, all the natural resources. He even recorded a message to you in English recently offering mediation.
He has offered everything. He's offered everything. You're right. You know why? Because he doesn't want to fuck around with the United States. Thank you, everybody.
Oh shit! Let's listen to that. Fuck yeah, that was great. Don't fuck with the United States.
Reported that Maduro offered everything in his country, all the natural resources. He even recorded a message to you in English recently offering mediation.
He has offered everything. He's offered everything. You're right. You know why? Because he doesn't want to fuck around with the United States. Thank you, everybody.
Doesn't want to fuck around with the United States.
Fucking great.
Obviously, he's really not playing around here.
Politically correct way. From now on, if we're in a war, we're going to win the war. We're going to win it like nobody ever before. You know, we'd go in, we'd blast the hell out of countries. Shouldn't have gone in. By the way, if you don't go in, that's even better. We don't have to go in peace through strength. But, you know, we'd go in with...
I don't know. I love the Trump war policy. You know, he doesn't start wars. He doesn't end up in endless fucking tragic meltdowns. He doesn't put boots on the ground. But yeah, he'll fucking obliterate a drug terrorist boat from orbit. Yeah, he'll stop fucking Iran from getting a nuclear weapon to kill us all. Literally the most based possible stance on war.
Win and then we'd leave. They used to say, to the victor belong the spoils. Well, we'd be the victor, then we'd leave, because we had people that didn't know what the hell they were doing. But we're also very honored to be joined by hundreds of our incredible Japanese partners, and they are incredible. Thank you very much.
Hell yeah, dude. Big in Japan. And you don't understand, they paraded for him. They paraded for him in the streets in Japan.
This woman.
Yes, freaking America is loved by everybody for the most part. Except the idiots. Yeah. What the fuck did I just delete? Shit. Did I just delete the live? I deleted something. Didn't mean to, but I did. Shit. Yeah, well, fuck it. Hopefully it wasn't important, whatever it was.
That's right.
Damn.
This woman is a winner. So, we've become very close friends all of a sudden because their stock market today and our stock market today hit an all-time high.
For the record, this is true, and that's why I didn't invest in the stock market for like a little bit. I'm waiting for it to crash, Like this is okay, dude. I'm obviously this is the Jew within me. All right, that's like I want to invest. Okay, I'm trying my best. I'm waiting for the stock market to fucking crash, and it's not crashing. It keeps getting better. Like the economy keeps getting better. Okay, like I'm not complaining because like obviously if it's better, it means all of my investments make more money. But also I don't want to put money in now because it inevitably is gonna go down. Okay, all right. I'm sorry if I'm like Jewing out here or anything. But like, dude, the economy, it's just too good. It's just too good. Anyway, moving on. Anyway.
That means we're doing something right. But the cherished alliance between the United States and Japan is one of the most remarkable relationships in the entire world.
Look how happy she is to be up there. This is what winning feels like. Again, this is so powerful.
Really, there's never been anything like it. Born out of the ashes of a terrible war, our bond has grown over 8 decades into the beautiful friendship that we have. It's a foundation of peace and security in the Pacific.
Look at that.
So on behalf of all American sailors stationed in...
Right, no one's making believe that the terrible war that happened, 70, 80 years ago didn't happen. It happened. It was brutal. And look where we are now, dude. Dude, honestly, if this philosophy was accepted by more people, like think about it. Japan was bombed at this, dude, and look at the difference in people between, let's say, Japan and certain other people that were given a land and area and refused to do anything about it and just became infinite victims for all of eternity. Like, it's crazy to look at this. It's crazy. It was brutal, and look where we are now.
This beautiful country, let's hear it for our allies and the Japanese self-defense forces and all of the Japanese people that we love and respect. And I have such respect for Japan and the country. And now I have a really great respect for the new and incredible Prime Minister. And I have to say this, the first female Prime Minister in the history of Japan.
Look at it.
It's so beautiful where she's at. Oh my gosh.